Disclaimer, my yelling in this video is mostly exaggerated for comedy's sake. I don't really care too much about this topic because I've gotten used to it, and I fully expect Sega to exploit classic characters, imagery, and iconography until the whole franchise is dead and buried. Please do not throw a fit and whine in the comments over my opinions, because at the end of the day, it is just my opinions. You can disagree and be respectful at the same time, which is something that Sonic fans aren't usually known for, but I digress. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video! Okay, so I know I said I was gonna make an AI President COD Zombies video after that tutorial vid, but I need to get this off my chest, okay? I've been thinking about this for way too long. Hey everybody, it's your boy Emu Emmy and Ryan Drummond Affair, and today I feel like ranting for no particular reason at all. What am I gonna rant about, you ask? Well, I'm glad you didn't. Today I feel like complaining about the never-ending appearances of Green Hill Zone because by God is it everywhere now. I hate it so much. Oh yeah, I also want to complain about this little thing called nostalgia baiting / milking that this franchise is extremely guilty of, believe it or not. Now, first and foremost, let me make one thing clear. I love the 2D Sonic games. Okay, maybe not all of them, but you get the picture. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and Knuckles, all of them are great games. I haven't played Sonic CD yet, so I can't speak on that game. In fact, one of my favorite Sonic games of all time is Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is an absolutely goated game. Go hard for real, for real. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is up there with Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Generations in the god tier Sonic game status, okay? Like, these are the best Sonic games of all time, don't at me. Basically, I like me some good old classic Sonic games from time to time. They're great fun, easy to pick up and play, and they push their respective hardware to the limit as they evolve with each subsequent game. In short, these are all great games. It's just that I'm tired of seeing it all now. I swear, it seems we can't go 1 second without seeing Green Hill or classic Sonic in Sonic games nowadays. Even ones that are supposed to be modern games. Like, I mean, everywhere you look, you see this ugly light blue little bastard right next to modern Sonic. Sure, he wasn't in Sonic Frontiers, but man, did the stages stay. I'm still utterly baffled about how Sega and Sonic Team thought bringing Green Hill, Chemical Plant, and Sky Sanctuary back for the 800 billionth time and making them the only level themes, besides that generic city theme, you see in cyberspace levels in Sonic Frontiers was a good idea. Like, the city thing isn't anything unique at all. It's just some city. That's it. Nothing else. There are only 4 cyberspace level themes in Sonic Frontiers as of me making this video. And update 3 didn't add any. Like, dude, I just hate seeing this. Why has this past decade of Sonic games relied at least somewhat on nostalgia baiting or using classic Sonic imagery, dude? Why haven't we moved on from referencing Green Hill Zone in almost every modern Sonic game, Sega? Why? Wasn't Sonic Frontiers hyped up as the game that'll define the next era of Sonic games? Wasn't this game going to be the start of a new chapter for the Sonic franchise? It hasn't even been 1 game, and Sega and Sonic Team have already gone back to bringing back classic Sonic the poster boy and his classic friends. Wow, how fucking cool, how amazing, wow. It's no use! Check it out, guys, we're referencing all these memes, we're so hip and cool, they like us now, oh my god. And I'm not trying to hate on Sonic Superstars or anything, like, as a matter of fact, this game looks alright to me. Wait. No! However, as a longtime Sonic fan who likes both the 2D and some of the 3D games, it's honestly quite impressive how Sega managed to make me get so sick and tired of this crap so thoroughly. It's like, at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if, like, classic Sonic as a whole, like, just overtakes modern Sonic and becomes, like, the main face of the Sonic franchise. Or, I don't know, at least that's what Sega's getting at with Sonic Midstar, I mean Superstars. Crap, I didn't mean. And you want to know the funny part? I probably wouldn't have even made this video if it weren't for Sonic Origins and Sonic Superstars releasing almost like back to back, and the fact that Classic Sonic was in Sonic Forces for no other reason other than to break in the big bugs out of boomers with rose-tinted glasses. I mean, seriously, why is Classic Sonic in Sonic Forces? He has no reason to be there. Oh wait, we all know why. Money! Speaking of Classic Sonic, I thought the whole point of him was that he was supposed to be like a one and done nostalgic blast from the past type beat character for Sonic Generations. I mean, sure, they ruined him by making him a cutesy younger brother to modern Sonic, a stark contrast to the edgy, radical, and cool way he was portrayed back in the 90s. And sure, they fricked up his design badly, like, oh boy, does he look awful with that cyan coloring and Discord moderator physique. But it was still cool to see him in Sonic Generations, you know, before the dark times. But at least he was there, I guess. So why does this little pincushion keep coming back like he's William Afton or something? Blood is not him. Like, this dude is part of the brand now. He's just like, he's literally everywhere. Like, I cannot believe this. This is like, it's like Sega found themselves a new cash cow after the travesty that was the Sonic Boom era, or whatever the heck this thing is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm done with seeing nothing but classic Sonic nowadays. I am sick of it. It is just so depressing to just wake up in the morning and be reminded of this and this and this. I'm more excited for Super Mario Bros. Wonder than this, because at least Wonder is trying new things and it actually looks like a worthy successor to the 2D Mario games, unlike Sonic 4 Episode 3 over here. And that's the thing. I want to be proven wrong about this. I want Sonic Superstars to be a good game, okay? A good game. Same with Mario Wonder. But so far, Superstars just doesn't look that exciting to me. Wonder looks goated though. I'm copying that instantly. And don't accuse me of being biased. I see you typing out your pretentious comment. Stop right there, okay? I am not biased because I actually like Sonic more than Mario. And I think Sonic would totally wreck Mario in a one-on-one fight, no diff. So there. Don't get me wrong though, most Mario games were goated. Except for a few stinkers. Like this abomination. This weird tennis game, I don't know what that is, and Super Mario Sunshine. What? Who said that? So yeah, I would be more excited for Sonic Superstars if it didn't look so, what's the word, bland. The Chaos Emerald powers look cool, I guess. I like how Sega's treating classic Knuckles like an actual character now, instead of him just being non-existent in Generations and Forces. Like, bro, what do you expect? What do you want me to say, bro? I like that there's original stages. That's cool, I guess. But other than that, the game just looks alright to me. And the music that I've heard on YouTube just sounds like crappy MIDI music, dude. This really is Sonic 4 Episode 3.
And original.
Mario Wonder looks cool and unique though. And this is coming from a Sonic fan. Honestly though, Sonic Superstars isn't the main focus of this video. Even though it was part of the reason why I wanted to make it. It's all about the blatant overuse and milking of everything that is classic Sonic and Green Hill and all the classic imagery and crap, which I'm frankly sick of. I am more than tired of the constant spiels of this meta nostalgic baiting, squeaky clean and safe image that the Sonic franchise has made for itself this past decade and counting. I am straight up exhausted of it, bro. I am straight up not having a good time. And you know, I would be fine with this if it were only done like 1 or 2 times in some Sonic games here and there, like, you know, like just some small little references, you know, for the lore masters and whatnot. But no, literally every single Sonic game this past decade has had an overabundance of just references and callbacks and just classic like nostalgia baiting, pandering garbage. Sonic Colors is currently, as of me making this video, the last Sonic game to not include or mention Green Hill, and to not have classic Sonic in it, and to not have classic imagery or references or at any point in the game. And that game was released over 10 years ago at this point. 10 years ago. I am a fossil. This under 3-hour 2D Sonic game, yes, that's right, you heard me correctly, is more original than most Sonic games nowadays. Just let that sink in, bro. We all know by now that when a Sonic game underperforms just a tiny little bit and doesn't live to the insurmountably high standards Sega always has, they rather throw it all away and completely change up the formula for the next game rather than improve on it in any way. That's why we end up with a franchise that is always completely changing and stuff. That's why there's literally 3 separate styles of Sonic gameplay and 3 separate communities that like their respective styles and hate the other ones. And then there's people like me who will play any type of Sonic game as long as it's at least good. And if Sonic Superstars comes out, gets at least good scores and ratings all across the board, I guess I'll buy it. I don't freaking know. I don't even know anymore. I love most of the classic 2D games. Keyword most. And Sonic 3 and Knuckles is one of my favorite Sonic games of all time, right next to Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Generations. Alright? God tier games, remember. The fact that I love 3 Sonic games that are all from different eras in time proves that I am not biased here, bro. I am not biased. Trust me, bro. I can enjoy any type of Sonic game as long as it's good. Alright? So yeah, I guess maybe I'll buy it. Sonic Superstars is good, but this is not my point though. My main point is that I'm afraid of the possibility that Sega will just keep milking that good old 90s nostalgia forever until that'll be all what Sonic is known for. I might be over dramatic or whatever, but I really want you guys to think about this. Has there been at least one Sonic game these past few years with minimal to no references and no nostalgia baiting, no references, just minimal references in the 2010s, bro? Bro, you cannot win, bro. That is crazy, bro. You cannot, do it. Nuh-uh. They couldn't help themselves with Frontiers either, bro. Play the clip.
Did you know? 1981 was the year that...
Yep, that's an actual cutscene in the game, you know, minus all the meme sounds and stuff. What? This just feels tacky and uninspired at this point. It's so blatantly obvious that Sega's afraid of being too different, too bold, too risky, that they have to call back to something so they can appease the big-boned boomer game journalists, the PNG tubers, and the commentary channels on their way to talk about the next big controversy on Twitter. I mean X. Fuck, I screwed it up again! This platform, Mega Man X! So those are my thoughts about the current state of the Sonic franchise. All summed up and heavily shortened. Let me tell you, I could keep going on and on and on and on and on and on, but this video would be so long that it'd be a nightmare to edit in a timely manner. Big boy words. I hope Sega and Sonic Team will try something new and take risks after the release of Sonic Superstars like they did for most of Sonic Frontiers. Even though that'll probably never happen thanks to the fact that Sega will always rely on nostalgia baiting and pandering to just make easy money. Even if the games they make will be subpar. Sonic 4. Because I guess they just don't want a repeat of the messes that were the Dark Age in the mid to late 2010s. Guess we just can't have anything original anymore, huh? Anyway, TLDR, Sega needs to stop milking nostalgia. I hope Sonic Superstars is good, and if it isn't, boo-hoo, I'll just go back to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Adventure 2 and Generations. I hate Knuckles' voice in Sonic Frontiers. It sounds god-awful. Classic Sonic just isn't who he was from the 90s. Bro is not him. Sonic Heroes is overrated in my opinion. Frontiers Update 3 DLC is janky but good. Sonic Adventure 2 is still goated. Sega's been fumbling the bag since 2008. You know, minus Generations and Frontiers, I guess. Sonic Forces is a waste of time, and I also hate Green Hill so freaking much. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more of this type of content, let me know in the comments down below. I usually don't make these types of videos where I just talk about stuff. But if you guys want to see more of this, then please let me know down in the comments. And I promise the next video will be the COD Zombies video. Yeah. Also, I know my uploading schedule. I know my uploading schedule has been all out of whack, but that's just because I've been busy with other stuff. So please bear with me. You guys have no idea how long it takes to edit videos over 3 minutes. It is an absolute roller coaster of straight up goofy tomfoolery for so little in return. Anyway, please subscribe and like the video to save this dying channel. I'll see you guys whatever. I don't know how to end this video. Bye!
There's a perfectly good explanation for this.